over a ski crash. Now, a verdict has been reached. The Oscar winner was in court yesterday when a Utah jury announced their unanimous decision that Paltrow was not liable in a 2016 collision with another skier. During the 8-day trial, Paltrow maintained that she was the one who was hit, and you can see the relief on her face when the jury agreed with her.
What percent of the fault do you assign to Terry Sanderson? 100%.
He got fucking absolutely owned. He got owned with his pants down. They literally called him short in the court case as a defense. His own personal lawyer was trying to be besties with Gwyneth Paltrow. He got owned harder than the top of the hour ad break comes to unsubscribe people. Okay? But do not get caught with your pants down at the top of the hour. There's a 3-minute ad break coming for you. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you could do for $5 or for free with Twitch Prime. You can also get gifted a sub by Ted Cruz's Tonsil Stones. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs or gifted subs. Or Hasan is allergic to gaming with another 5, allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads. Astrophysics and Young Spicy Meatball, another 5. And Frump Biscuit, thank you for the 5. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. This whole thing was about 2 skiers colliding. Someone sued over that. That happens all the time on the slopes. Shit happens, Lamau. Yes, but you failed to consider that this optometrist, Terry Sanderson, as a matter of fact, and this is a real thing that they talked about in the court, lost his capacity to taste wine. That was one of the damages that he was suing Gwyneth Paltrow over, that he lost the capacity to taste wine because he got hit so hard. Rap Havoc, Atomic Stalin, and Frump Biscuit, thank you for the 5s as well. He also can't look at the mountain anymore from the PTSD. So much. Lost power in Iowa. It's been an honor watching. Okay, stay safe. You guys know the rules. The HasanAbi head rules for surviving a tornado. Climb onto a telephone pole. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Gwyneth Paltrow smiled at her attorneys after the verdict was read. Terry Sanderson claimed to have suffered life-changing injuries when he claimed Paltrow
life-changing injuries like not being able to taste wine any longer. Remember. Optimus Crime J, thank you for the 10 gift subs.
Collided with him on a beginner slope of a Park City resort.
What amount fairly compensates Gwyneth Paltrow for economic damages? $1.
Paltrow's $1 award made it clear the case for her was not about the money. In a statement after the verdict, the Oscar winner wrote, "I felt that acquiescing to a false claim compromised my integrity. I am pleased with the outcome." As Paltrow left the courtroom, she touched Sanderson's shoulder and had a few words for her accuser.
Her exact words, "I wish you well." Very kind of her.
Serious.
I wish you well. That's not positive, my boy. You don't understand. He put a white woman's curse on you. This is how white women send curses. What? Shit. His order was canceled.
Smack. Never been hit that hard, and I'm flying.
For just over a week, Sanderson and his attorneys attempted to paint Paltrow as a careless skier who caused major injuries and left him to suffer.
And nothing but the truth, so help you God.
But Paltrow said it was the other way around, repeating exactly what she said to the retired optometrist after the collision 7 years ago.
You skied directly into my effing back. And he said, "Oh, sorry, I'm sorry."
Right. The arguably low-stakes trial captivated pop culture with its quirky moments.
You were wearing goggles, a helmet.
Yes.
Okay, kind of looked like everybody else on the slope.
That's always my intention.
Okay. Probably had a better ski outfit, though, I bet.
I still have the same one.
Yo, she's so goated, dude. Come on now. Dude, she was rizzing, okay? She was literally, dude. Fuck Gwyneth Paltrow, she's a shit person selling snake oil. I would try to take money from an extremely rich, awful person from any minor accident I have with them. Fair. But if you come at the queen, you best not miss. And for Terry, Oh, he missed. He missed by the widest of margins. His own lawyer was getting rizzed up by Gwyneth Paltrow. She literally was just like getting sidetracked, forgetting who she was talking to, forgetting what she was doing there.
Have one.
Paltrow did not address the media after court was adjourned, but her defense team spoke on her behalf.
Gwyneth has a history of advocating for what she believes in. This situation was no different.
Yeah, like pussy candles. A very real thing, by the way. Or jade eggs to shove in your pussy. Another very real thing that she advocates for and sells. A lot of people keep saying, every time I bring up shit that you can buy on goop.com, her website. And like, I know it's crazy. Okay? But like, these are things that she literally advocates for. Also, one thing you have to remember is that like a lot of the stuff that Gwyneth Paltrow is selling is snake oil, certainly. But it's also snake oil for other rich people. Because like no working class individual, like no fucking teacher, okay, in Oklahoma that's getting paid $30,000 and has to do like 3 other jobs on top of that to survive is like dropping $400 on a pussy candle, or I mean a jade egg to shove in her pussy. So like she literally is a scammer, but she's a scammer that scams other rich people. Not to make it any, not to give this any sort of like defense or anything. I'm not defending her.
And she will continue to stand for what she believes is right.
Well, so ends.
I thought it was...
watch 2023.
Well, the next thing to watch is Saturday Night Live. They're going to have a field day.
Yes.
This is a great week for Saturday Night Live to actually be live.
Yeah.
And Quinta's a host. But I thought it was very classy for her.
Yes.
To say to him on the way out, considering all the things that he...
No, that was a curse. That was a white woman curse. I wish you well was like spitting on him. Why is nobody understanding what's going on here?
said about her in the courtroom to say, I wish you well.
100%.
It didn't take the jury long either.
No, because, I mean, I know we were sort of laughing at her, Mr. Sanderson's lawyer sort of seemingly.
Yeah, it's like when it's the California wine mom version of bless your heart. Like in the South, Southern moms will say bless your heart, and everybody knows what that fucking means. You know what I mean? But this is the California wine mom version of bless your heart. Exactly.
Enamored with Gwyneth, but she must have known that she was in the right because she agreed to come on into the courtroom every single day to defend her.
Okay, so let's watch the highlights. I'm pretty sure there were some like insane highlights from the court. I do want to watch that. I would love to see some of the fucking highlights of this shit before we get to, Andrew Tate. Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop is now selling $30 repellent for psychic vampires. Yeah. We didn't actually watch the highlights yesterday. We just like watched some of it. Does it work? Bitch, how do I know? Oh, new Hogwatch came out from CNN as well. What is this? Hold on, but we're on Gwyneth Hour right now.
I fell over with Mr. Sanderson. I skied the mountain and I turned around.
Oh, it's not that funny. God damn it. I thought it was going to be better. Hasan acting like he doesn't have 5 of those candles on order. Yes, but I am weak. I orientalize white blonde women.
Has deterred you from enjoying the rest of what was a very expensive vacation?
Well, I lost half a day of skiing.
How?
He says,
how dare you, Terry? You bastard! You will pay! How can I not love this fucking court case, man? It is so awesome. She lost half a day of skiing.
You ran into me, and Gwyneth's like, no, you ran square right into me.
She's lied under oath a number of times, and I want to be able to show the jury that
I said, you skied directly into my effing back. And he said, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. My knee was bothering me, my back was bothering me, so I decided to go in early and get a massage.
Are you good friends with Taylor Swift?
No.
That part is so awesome. Oh, that part is so sick.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Terry Sanderson were involved in a collision.
Okay, I don't care about this. No. I know. He wanted to bring treats to the bailiffs, which was funny in and of itself. I don't have to hear the fucking Daily Show version of that. I want to... What?
Do you recall saying that you agreed that saying I'm famous was a crazy thing to say?
I'm famous. I just kicked the shit out of Gwyneth Paltrow. Honey, pack up the RV because...
Okay. Let's... I don't... Is it Law and Crime Network? That's it, right? Law and Crime Network has to have like some highlights here. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that they don't have the fucking full highlights of what's going on. They've been super copy strikey lately. Wait, really? Dude, they changed up. They changed up, dude. They used to be... Oh, here are the top 12 moments from CBS. Paltrow first said she first thought the accident was a sexual assault or a practical joke.
And two skis came between my skis, forcing, and then there was a body pressing against me, and there was a very strange grunting noise. I said, you skied directly into my effing back. And he said, oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
I just remember everything was great.
This isn't funny, and she's literally been assaulted before. Why is chat so unfunny? What are these clips, Lamau? Well, now they are rich. This isn't funny, and she's literally been assaulted. Yeah, I thought it was going to be funny. That was a hardcore way to start this convo, but I think the rest of it will be funny.
Great, and then I heard something I've never heard at a ski resort, and that was a blood-curdling scream. Just, I can't do it. It was, and then, boom. And it was like somebody was out of control and gonna hit a tree and was gonna die. And that's what I had until I was hit.
Come on, Terry. So what's the fucking case then? Like, he's the one who collided into her? Man, he really fucking flubbed the bag big time, dude.
My skis are still on. They're still on. And I'm thinking I gotta placate this guy.
She was falsely accused by a guy with dementia who misremembered her hitting him when he hit her. The rest are lies and falsifications. Wait, what? First of all, you don't need to get this aggro in your defense of Gwyneth Paltrow. Jesus fucking Christ, okay? No, the case was he basically claims that she hit him and she claims that he hit her, and I think what actually happened is that he hit her. Like that's basically what happened. And he thought that he could get the bag, and no, he couldn't, okay? Those are the deets. He says in his testimony he misremembers things all the time. I don't think he has dementia. What the fuck?
He's really mad. If he decided he wanted to jump on me right now, he could finish me off. I remember I remember saying,
Okay, now you're
twice.
you're whispering.
I know
that,
I am,
but
because
maybe,
that's what I heard. Nothing was coming out. My lips were moving, my tongue was moving. There was nothing coming out of my mouth, and my heart rate went up again. Okay?
It looked like what.
Wait, who is this guy? Witness Craig Raymond testified it was Paltrow who slammed into Sanderson. This guy has never skied, okay? I'm sorry. Big homie does not look like he skis. What's happening here?
And I see this skier just slam into the back of Terry. And she just slammed him.
How hard?
Very hard. Very hard. And so Terry, she hits him right directly in the back. His skis actually, the tips go out like this, and he falls face down. So he's kind of spread eagle, and he goes face down, and Gwyneth's on the top of him, and they go down like this, and then Gwyneth hits him, and then bounces off and slides to the right about 5 or 10 feet.
Okay, that's not a very credible witness, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't seem like what he's describing is like physically possible.
It came up, and it probably was Craig who said, I heard him say it was Gwyneth Paltrow. And to me, it's like, I'm not into celebrity worship, so I didn't care at that point.
Did you think it was cool to collide with a celebrity?
Bro, this is his lawyer, man. I'm losing it. Bro, what a question, dude. She's so bad. The other guy, Gwyneth Paltrow's lawyer is about to be like objection relevance, objection leading. It's such a role reversal that I can see.
Absolutely not. That is not who I am, no.
So Instacare, they say, go get a CT tomorrow. And then he posts, and let's put that up. So he's a poster, okay? Big on Facebook, so there are lots of pictures of him, which helps us. It helps us understand him. What does he post to his daughters? I'm famous. He doesn't post, I'm hurt. He doesn't post googly gawk. Is that the right word?
Googly gawk? Yo, how are you going to tell me that two people who are actually like relatively wealthy, relatively upper middle class, or super wealthy like Gwyneth Paltrow is, and these are the best, these are the fucking crackpot lawyers that they were able to get together, dude? What's the word? Gobbledygook?
Confusing stuff.
He had been a very high-functioning, high-energy person. He was every day doing lots of things, meetup groups, skiing, wine tasting, volunteering.
What is this image? This is the most New York Post coded image I've ever seen. Gwyneth Paltrow's claim. Terry approaches Gwyneth from behind after making wide turns. Terry collides with Gwyneth, his skis appearing between her legs before both fall to the ground. Terry Sanders' claim. Gwyneth approaches Terry from behind and is looking at her children to her left when she slams into Terry's back. 2, Gwyneth then bolts off. I think they should have went with Terry's claim because it's objectively funnier. Yeah, the hair changes is also a nice touch. On Terry's side, there's it's Gwyneth Paltrow had menacing hair.
For various organizations and so forth. But after his accident, he deteriorated abruptly. And many of the activities that he used to do, he stopped doing, like dancing, for the most part, his skiing activities. His personal interactions with his children and his grandchildren suffered.
You learned that Mr. Sanderson broke 4 ribs.
Yes.
Okay. And that he sustained a concussion.
Correct.
Okay. That he was taken down on a toboggan.
Yes.
Did you learn of that day?
No.
Did you inquire?
What is your name again? Sorry. Kristen?
Yes.
Sorry, I was going to say Kristen.
It's all right.
I think you have to keep in mind when you're the victim of a crash, right? Your psychology is not necessarily thinking about the person who perpetrated it.
Bro, she is fucking cum stirring this lawyer, dude. She is literally fucking destroying her while rizzing her up. Okay? No wonder the unanimous decision was that Gwyneth Paltrow deserves that $1. Okay? No wonder.
Okay. So the answer to my question is no, you did not inquire.
I did not.
Okay.
Communication just feels like I can't connect. And so I keep trying, desperately trying. Yeah, personality changes is not something.
Did they check Paltrow for a jade egg? She might have been using PEDs. Oh my Lord. Bro, this is an investigation that is worthy. Someone needs to look into this. Check him PC.
I just know it's different. Things are weird. I've never been so needing maps. And so I'm pretty sure I've lost visual memory because it doesn't, knowing those turns and the houses where you turn, the streets you turn at, that feels like, and I know a little bit about that, that feels like a deficit I have, I don't retain that anymore. I can be there a dozen times and I still have to use maps to make sure I get there. Really odd.
She's a catch. Why'd you let her go?
In my choice, I wouldn't have, but I had to, after 8 months, I had to tell her to leave. I said, I'm not asking her, I'm telling you, you gotta leave.
Wait. Dude, I'm sorry. This is not funny. This is not. Stop. He couldn't, you're laughing. He's crying because he can't taste wine and his girlfriend left and you're laughing.
In my choice, I wouldn't have, but I had to, after 8 months, I had to tell her to leave. I said, I'm not asking her, I'm telling you, you gotta leave. And
Why'd you tell her to leave?
I knew she didn't buy into this. She didn't buy in to me not being the same person and coming into a relationship. And I said, I'm not sure I'm going to get back to normal again. And
bro, this is insane, dude. It's literally over like a ski collision. You're not being funny. The crash gave him a concussion that made him hate women. It is a it's wild, dude. It's wild that this dude's life got ruined from this one ski incident.
I don't want you to feel like that I'm a crippled vet and you're going to stick it out with me, because I know you would.
Okay, stop. Okay. No, every word is better than the next. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so good.
Half a brain or whatever. I know you would, but don't do it. You need your life. You run right now. And it was a sad time for both of us, I know. And she's in a great relationship with Bill now. And that was the purpose. And I think better than what I would have brought, honestly.
Bill? Bro, he also cucked himself in the court? Oh my God, what is happening, dude?
It's hard to admit that, but it's true.
Ms. Paltrow has sentimental feelings about skiing. Her dad, who left this life too early, took her skiing as a kid at Alta. She grew up learning to ski, and those are very sentimental trips. In fact, after her dad died in his 50s, she didn't ski for a long time because it was an emotional thing for her.
$1 in symbolic damages. Is that accurate?
It's an actual dollar that I'm asking for.
Okay, but you also have testified when I asked you questions in your deposition that $1 is symbolic. Do you remember me asking you about that?
It's symbolic because the damages would actually be more.
Okay. But remember me asking you, is it symbolic?
Yeah. Remember, damages would be more. Like, she missed a half a day of skiing. Do you understand? She had to get leg massages.
And you said, yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. And I asked you as well, you learned about that through Taylor Swift because she asked for $1 in symbolic damages, right?
And I think I said at that point I had not been familiar with it, but I since am.
Now you are. Yes. But at the time, a couple years ago in 2020, you didn't know anything about Taylor Swift's $1 symbolic damage lawsuit?
I was not aware at the time.
Okay. Are you good friends with Taylor Swift?
No.
Relevance? Overruled?
You're not good friends with Taylor Swift?
I would not say we're good friends. We are friendly. I've taken my kids to one of her concerts before.
Come on.
We don't talk very often.
Someone needs to make a Crash style movie about this ski collision. Okay? Yeah, she went full cutie Cinderella on that one, for the record. Like, she literally dropped everything else. She was like, this is about Taylor Swift now.